What's up, fam? It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood. And we're back on the IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report. And let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor. In case you didn't know, it's icydk.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices and the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss one video. Let's go. And let's start it out with your girl, Riri. Now, if you saw my video a couple of videos ago, you reported that Rihanna had worked out a new deal with Live Nation for $35 million. And she had 2 unreleased albums coming out and preparing for a huge comeback tour in 2024-25. Well, sources close to Rihanna said those reports were bogus. They're saying that the reports that came out about her having a tour in 2024, 2025, and having 2 unreleased albums are bogus. Now, I mean, they said the claims are bogus. Now, they didn't say which claims were bogus. You know, that obviously started from an inside source. So one of her publicists or something like that put that out there. So for them to come back now and say, oh, it's bogus, what part of it's bogus? Because somebody in her camp put that out. That just didn't just come out of nowhere. The details were too specific for just to come out of nowhere. So my question to you is, do you believe, or now that the source came out and said, oh, they think it's bogus, do you believe the rumor is true? Or do you think it's just somebody spreading rumors, hoping to shine a light on Rihanna or what have you, or hopefully let her hear this and all of a sudden feel pressed to do music? Or do you just think it was true, but just trying to clean it up now? Let me know down in the comments what you think. Moving on to the City Girls.
They told me this shit went 15 times plastic. This shit was ridiculous. This shit was ridiculous. They said, this is the first triple plastic certification we given out. He said the last time they dropped the record, it went double styrofoam, but now we got to go to plastic. They said basically it's like a fast food order. Yo, paper or plastic. Yeah, listen, these 2 are down horrendous. Now I'm going to be honest with y'all. I've been told y'all, the City Girls wave has fizzled out musically, with all due respect to them. And I don't think they care that much. So I'm not trying to clown them. I'm just speaking objectively on the numbers. Their career lies in their social media personalities. By the way, I think JT's a hell of a rapper. But I don't think that their commitment to making music, I don't think that their focus, I don't think that, their ability to really hang in there as the seasons changes and still be a top rap group or even rapper themselves is an actual thing. Also, I do believe that what happens to many female rappers is that they get tied up into either this relationship clout culture, or they start looking at the interest that their name or their tweets or their Instagram lives generate, and they start thinking, well, I'm good off of this. You know what I mean? They get complacent, right? They are going to get booked for hostings and all this type of stuff. So they're going to have money. But if we're talking about the music, it's very few women that are in the game still that still care about the music. It's all about shenanigans. It's all about who's doing whose hair. Oh, I'm hanging out with this designer. Like, they do everything but rap. Like, let's be honest, right? Like, Carisha at this point, is this Carisha? I don't even know. Like, Jesus. Anyway, these days, they make more headlines for other things. And yeah, they probably definitely still are getting paid. So I'm not trying to say they're going broke, but I think we could probably put a bow on it.
And as you probably heard, the City Girls' new CD or new album, Raw, is set to debut at between 6 and 8,000 units sold. And everybody on the internet is going off on them, making fun of them. You got you got commentators telling them they need to retire, quit rap. I mean, where did it become a thing? It seems like now it's a thing to see these artists, especially these black artists, fail. People get a joy out of seeing these artists fail. And I don't understand it. Why do people take such joy in seeing the City Girls fail? The City Girls deserve a lot of credit because they're, like I said before, they're this generation's salt and pepper. And I told people and explained to people how they are. You name me another female rap group from this generation. Name them. You can't name them. You know, want to know why? Because there haven't really been any successful ones. They've been the most successful female rap group of this generation. And everyone, you talk to, they have all this million followers, that million followers. They pretty much sparked an entire culture, the city girl culture. But now, secretly, what? You've all wanted them to fail the whole time? I'm not understanding. Why do black people, and it's mostly black people, I don't care what people say, it's mostly our own people. Why do we tend to get this joy out of pulling people down? That's what the narrative is nowadays. Everybody that's on top, we want to see them fall. Why? I don't get it. The City Girls are only doing 6 to 8 years, and everybody is making memes about them, talking about them online. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, to see people fail that are doing better than you, that's the thing that kills me too. They're all doing better than every single person that's talking smack about them. These girls are walking around, they ain't not punching no clock. They got millions of dollars. What do you do for a living? I mean, it's absolutely crazy. You know, what we do now, we sit back and commentate on millionaires and tell them how they should stop rapping and stop doing what's made them millions of dollars. Now, is it to a point where maybe they're more famous for other things? Maybe. But who are we to tell them to stop rapping or give up? Stop rapping, you're trash. I mean, it's sickening. It's sickening. So the City Girls, you know, albums didn't do that well. They're still, to me, iconic because they are really the only female rap group of this new generation. People aren't going to remember Salt and Pepper. When people like me are gone off this earth, nobody born in 2020 probably don't even know who Salt and Pepper is. So, you know, I mean, 2010, girls that are 13, 14, 15 that's emulating City Girls, 16, 17, they don't know who Salt and Pepper is. They don't know who Salt and Pepper are. So what do you think's going to happen 10 years from now? People are going to be talking about the City Girls are the greatest female rap group ever, especially if there's no other female rap groups coming. I don't get it, man. Everybody with this negativity, they want to pull people down for whatever reason. And we're going to close this out with Big Sexy and Big Latto. So now, I'm starting to think that Latto is the most feared female rapper in the game, and I'll tell you why. Because it seems as though every week somebody tries to come up with something to bring Latto down or to say Latto isn't who she says she is. Everyone every week says Latto is copying someone. Now here's the latest example of that. Latto posted a picture with a True Religion shirt on, True Religion jeans shirt on. She may even have the jeans on. And then people were saying she's copying Sexy Red. Remember, they tried this with Ice Spice as well. Sexy Red has been out 21 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Latto has been rapping and basically on TV since she was, what, 12? But Latto's going to copy Sexy Red. How long True Religion jeans been out? So now just because Sexy Red is on a little run and she happens to wear True Religion jeans, now all of a sudden people that wear True Religion jeans are copying Sexy Red. And then what happens is Latto always produce receipts of, what are you talking about? I've been doing that. Here's a picture with True Religion jeans on. They said, oh, she was trying to copy Ice Spice's bend over and touch your ass move. She said, wait a minute, here's pictures from 3 years ago, me doing that same pose. And then whenever she presents receipts, people say, so what? So what? You want receipts, right? Whenever she produces receipts that says, I've been doing that, then people say, so what? Oh, you weren't wearing them recently until Sexy Red wore them. Now you're trying to copy Sexy Red. They said this picture, she was shading Sexy Red. Like, she put out pictures on outfits that she had on before Ice Spice even existed. But everybody wants Latto to be looked at as a copycat. Remember they leaked all her tracks. Then the thing with the reference tracks, then they started trying to say she don't write. I've come to the conclusion that these girls are really afraid of Latto. They're afraid of Latto because, and I'll tell you why. Number one, you can't say she's ugly. Beautiful girl. You can't say she can't rap. Right? She's been in this game a long time. She turned down deals to get the right deal. Whenever somebody is not famous and they turn down deals because they want to get the right deal, that's a dangerous person. On top of that, she's doing all these things. She had the #1 song of the summer with Put on the Floor. She's doing all these things with no manager. She's making these moves and getting in these spaces pretty much with no manager. Things that other people need managers to do. Latto is putting herself in these spaces, whether it's Fashion Week, whether it's rapping, whether it's a brand deal, whether it's jumping on the record with Old School, and that's another thing that people don't like about Latto. There's someone minute. The old school dudes and chicks respect her. They respect her. Everybody thought that the old heads and the peers was going to come down on Latto when she got into that little argument with Nicki Minaj. Everybody said Latto was finished. But she's the one that has stood up to Nicki Minaj. And she basically said, I don't care how much you try to bully me. You're not bullying me. I believe that frightens people because she was not afraid to go up against Nicki Minaj. I still don't think she's afraid. So you try to find all these things to try to pull this girl down. She has a hit record. She has a #1 record. She has a #3 record with BDE. She has a number 15 with Put on the Floor 2 with Cardi B. We know she can rap. We can't say she can't rap. For y'all to be saying these newcomers, Latto is copying them, stop it. You know she's not. You're just trying to look for a way to get her about the way because you're afraid. You're afraid. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.